And I will now open the floor for your statements. The first one being Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, followed by Open Dialogue Foundation. So please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ahmad Shahidov. I represent Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. And first of all, I do thank to OSCE for organizing this annual meeting. And the first discussions is very actual because there are a number of active conflicts in the territory of the OSCE which worry the future of whole world. And I just want to address some of these conflicts and draw your attention to the double standards in the world. Since the start of Russia's military aggression against Ukraine, all European countries have shown very strong solidarity, supported Ukraine and united against Russia. And we also welcome this solidarity and think that Ukrainians' territorial integrity should be restored and Russia should be punished in international courts. Most of speakers here expressed their support for Ukraine in their speech, and we want to declare that we stand by Ukraine as well, because today the Ukrainian people are fighting for their territorial integrity. My country, Azerbaijan, has been fighting the same struggle for the last 30 years, but unfortunately we could not see the same solidarity from Europe. Despite the fact that there were 4 resolutions of the UN Security Council regarding the occupation of Azerbaijani lands, we did not see justice from world. And in 2020, the Azerbaijani army liberated its lands from occupation. And today, the war in South Caucasus is over, and peace negotiations with Armenia continue today, and peace treaty will be signed between the 2 countries soon. However, we cannot forget the biased approach of some countries such as France, Germany, Canada, US, and other countries during the 2020 war. This is the double standard, and this approach is still being applied to the ongoing war in the Middle East today. We accept Israel's right to self-defense, of course, and condemn the Hamas attack on Jewish civilians. However, starting from October of last year, the massacre carried out by the Israel army in Palestine, in the cities of Gaza, Rafah, cannot be ignored as well. During this period, 50,000 civilians were killed in Palestine, and the same massacre started today in Lebanon. The same scenario could happen in Yemen tomorrow. And the international community does not take any steps to prevent these massacres. I'm very concerned that the Western countries, which show a strong solidarity for Ukraine, do not take any steps for Palestine and Lebanon. And I am sure that in the discussions today, no one sitting here will talk about the thousands of civilians killed in Palestine and Lebanon, and this is not a fair approach. If Russia is an aggressor, so Israel is an aggressor as well. And I personally stand with people of Palestine and call Israel to stop this aggression and war crimes in Middle East. And at the end of my speech, I call all Muslim country representatives, including my country, Azerbaijan, to react to war crimes in the Middle East and condemn the military operations of Israel army. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. The next speaker will be Open